Hey guys, this is Panji, and welcome back to Diablo 2 Resurrected. Now, this is my second character, my alternate character, because my first one's the Whirlwind Barbarian. Alright, so this is my Necromancer. So my build is a Zookeeper or a Summonmancer. So let's look at the stats while they try to shoot me. They won't. So I put everything on Vitality, but I did put Strength here just in case like a Sacred Armor shows up. So enough Strength. I won't need that much Vitality though, because everyone's gonna fight for me. So I haven't fixed my resistance yet, but that's okay. My inventory. Okay, so since I'm a Summonmancer, I do prioritize skill plus. So I started out with... I got these from my Whirlwind Barbarian. I started out with these bone ones. So the Grave Spine, Ume's Lament. I got lucky with the Lidless Wall. And then I did eventually go to... Well, I started with this, and then these, until I got the Iron Shard. So I started with the Infernal Torch as +1. These two are +2. Lidless Wall has +1. So was the Splendor Bone Shield, until I was able to luckily get 4-socket Monarch. Got the Spirit in, so until I have my Homunculus, I'll use this. I initially used Skin of the Viper Magi. I do switch in between with the Silks of the Victor. It's initially an Ancient Armor. I bumped it up into a Sacred Armor. It's just a, it's just more of what do you call this? Aesthetic. Because between the two, this would be a better option. This is just for pure aesthetics. And for my helmet, I'm currently using Lore, but you can just easily switch it out with Worm Skull, if you get one. Otherwise, it's a very cheap 2-socket helmet, right? I'm using a +1 to all skills, Eye of Itlich. Yeah, I did discuss my Monarch. I did discuss my Karen Shard. Any of the gloves, any of the boots are okay. I still don't have Marowak. I don't have Mage Fist, so I'm making the best out of what I have. Those two are the best, but either you can use any glove or boots for now. Belt, I don't have the I don't have any good belts yet, so I'll stick with that. I don't have good rings too. Ideally, you'll have some for resistance, maybe mana. Bless you. So stuck with that. But what's important is the +2 skills. Currently, I have +8 on my summon skills. Hold on. Yep, +8 on my summon skills. +6 everything else. So I mastered Skeleton, Mastery, Skeletal Mages. I'm trying to max out my Clay Golem just to slow down the bosses. Yep. Just a single point for now for Golem Mastery. Just 1 point per summon resist. Blood Golem, Iron Golem. I didn't bother with the damage for the Clay Golem because that's not the purpose. It's just to slow down the bosses. And just 1 point in revive. Along with my 22 skeletons, I just spam them with revived monsters. It works. It works. I got the bone teeth. Bone teeth is just there for the corpse explosion, so that's the main one. And main curses are both amplify damage and decrepify for the bosses. Otherwise, for the Goonies, amplify damage is good. Ooh, I can use a point. There you go. After I max it out, I could probably go here. I'm just pouring everything else to Vitality at that point. Not the best build, but it works for me. So all my revives are dead. Okay, so let's proceed to Vale, and I hope everything works out well, actually. Oh no! Hate those lightning stuff. The reason I have the skeletal mages, it's not recommended, but it actually helps with enemies with stone skin. So that's my alternative to lower resist, because having too much curses to manage is just toxic. So this is kind of a lazy alternative. Not as effective, but well, that's what we have.
I can't use this yet.
Okay. We push on. Okay. There's love. We'll fill up our revive, then we'll fill up the mages. At this point, doing revive over mage. Effective. Okay. So we're at the throne. Here we go. Oh! That's a lot of them. That's a lot of them! What's annoying about these types of ghosts is that they're really annoying. Cowards. Okay, send them down. Get more mages. Get more skeletons. Okay, I haven't tried to do this yet as a Necromancer at this stage. I usually go hell with my Barbarian, not with my Necromancer. Necromancer's just for fun, but I pushed all the way to hell this time. Not like 20 years ago. So I am going to test if I can withstand...
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
Withstand the oh my god! Withstand the summons of Bale. But just wait for them. I'm not sure how they'll perform against the minions of destruction. So let's hope for the best.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
I have to raise, or I have to revive them during combat, not during the interim, because Vale's gonna blow up the corpses, so I need to do it now. So far it's effective. Okay, let's stay here. Seems like it's working, so stick with that. Can I blow up the corpse? Yes, I can. Revives last maybe 3 minutes, so it's best to just draw the more revives from the Venom Lords. Some of them are escaping. Wow, that's just good. Come on, kill it. Okay. Ooh, you're about to die. Next are the council members. Oh, that's so chaotic. The reason I recorded at the entrance of the throne is I need time to resurrect the minions of destruction. Okay. Next will be the Venom Lords. I'll probably derive my revives from those minions. No corpse to blow up. After I revive the Venom Lords, I'll probably transition to the minions of destruction. Hopefully. I mean, Venom Lords are not as sturdy. I'm just hoping it's not a stone skin for the super unique for the minions of destruction.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet. I am overburdened.
Okay, nothing important. Here we go. Okay, we gotta use Decrepify for this one. We need to slow all of them down. As long as they don't hit me. Yeah, spam that Decrepify. Oh, can I? I wonder if I can successfully revive a minion. I haven't tried before. I don't think I'll search the internet for it now. I'm able to raise a skeleton. I'm not sure if I can raise a revived minion. But it's working. Hey Greg, how are you? I'm recording this for documentation purposes. Doesn't look like I can revive a minion of destruction. There's a lot of them. I can raise them as a skeleton. I don't think I can raise them as a revived creature. Yeah, spam that thing. Yeah, I can't raise them as a revived minion. Too bad. It looks like I'll run out of revived minions by the time I go to Vale, so I'll just have to reserve my skeletons. At least my mercenary is still alive, my golem's still alive. No nap November. Ah, yes, I get you. I get you. Okay, let's do this. Wow! 1 minion of destruction left. It's not even Lister. Okay. Down portal there. Grab this. Nothing else is helpful. So we won't have revived minions by the time we fight Bear. Which is okay. As long as we survive the assault here. Alright, here we go. Battle boss. Let's just hope against wow, his health bar's having an error right now. There we go. Okay, it's having an animation error. Too many skeletons in one place. Wow, it's a slow burn. Where are my other skeletons? There we go. So we have no other corpses to use. We just have to spam Decrepify and hope it works. Yeah, stream is laggy. But I am recording as a priority though. Not an ideal time of night right now. Okay, let's spam away. The insights actually help. My mana's not draining at all. Okay, my mages are in the correct position. Seems like my melee can take it. All I'm doing is spam. It's like this, but my mana's not draining at all. Not one bit. Ignore that error in the health bar. I think it's because there's too many skeletons. They really gotta fix this. Okay, we're 25% along the way. What do you think will drop? Not good, I doubt. I bet it's not good. I don't have magic point for my characters. I'm actually getting more runes than needs. Oh, so what do you guys want to talk about? Want to skip to the end? You know, this is recording. Want to skip to the end? Go ahead. I'm just telling you it works. My skeletons aren't being creamed. They're still alive. Diablo can do more damage against my summons. Bale seems like he's having a hard time killing my minions. As long as I spam my Decrepify, his attack speed is so slow because of Decrepify. Combine that with the slow from Plague Golem. That's his purpose, to massacre Bale. He is super slow right now. That's why I prioritize the Plague Golem itself more than the Golem Master. Just for this one. Just for this one. If I want to farm this guy, I'll probably use my Roman Barbarian. But yeah, the meta players all use Sorceress. They use Teeth? Nah. Let them do it. Teeth will barely do any damage. Well, it's nice to know my skeletons are all complete. I guess it's programming error. When some skeletons go off screen, they disappear. That's why I only have 10 mages from 11. Go figure. At least this time, hopefully, looks like I won't die. We're like 40-35% along the way. Taking longer than I thought. At least I won't die. I actually prefer to play Diablo games on console. So, even though I did play Diablo 1 PC, I prefer to play it on my PlayStation 1. Because the port there, for me, I had a better experience. Plus the lore. The lore is there. There's like an extra... what do you call this? Extra feature, bonus feature. Shows you the history pre-Diablo. All the way from the Eternal Conflict to the Sin War. All the way to the binding of the 3 primevals. All the way to the corruption of Westmarch, right? Albert's descent, Bishop Lazarus' descent, King Leoric's madness. All the history is on the PlayStation 1 version, not the PC. Amazingly enough, the PlayStation 1 has the history of everything that happened before Diablo 1. So Tyrael was introduced as early as Diablo 1. But not the Angiris Council. Angiris. The Angiris Council is really Diablo 3. Oh, man. They did list the 7 evils in Diablo 1. PlayStation 1 version. But not the 5 archangels. Not them. Okay, pixel health. Here we go. Do I need to cast Decrepify? One more. Just die, please. There we go. Dirk. Never doubt my skill. All right. But Dirk. I guess you're gone. You're gone. That there. Dirk. A unique Dirk.
Never doubt my skills.
I guess that's it. Come on, Tyrael baby. Let's finish this. Yeah, so you have to destroy the World Stone. Yeah. Still my favorite character in the Diablo franchise. Come on. Okay. We are going to play this cinematic again. Can I just... There we go. Oh yeah. I always watch this. Again, oh, this is also my favorite cinematic of the game. But yeah, they should have kept the feathers from Tyrion's wings. Because this remaster, sorry, it has the tendrils, the arms. It's supposed to be a spectral extension of the wings. Right? It covers most of the bottom half of the screen when you're watching it. There wasn't even lightning in this part. It's supposed to be lightning that hits the pillars. They're not there, weirdly enough. At least they kept the design of the original sword, because the Eldruin sword in Diablo 3 is so big. Right? No lightning. That's, you know, lightning strike from smoke. It's weird. I wish they kept it. So that's it for the Necromancer. Just pump those numbers up. It's not as equipment heavy as the Barbarian. It's a caster. It's just that your AI summons, they're not as smart. So you can't direct them. That's the only bad thing about it. Alright. Not an ideal farmer, but, you know, it's a nice, fun alternative gameplay to strictly melee. What? Why is it loading? I didn't press anything. Well, what happened? What happened? I'm not pressing anything. Whoa. Are we experiencing a glitch? Is this a glitch? Oh, there you go. Woo! Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, and hope you follow me on Twitch. I will see you guys again soon, so I am signing out.